Assalamualaikum. Hello, my name is Zainul Arifin. This is the video presentation of my project assessment for embedded system. Alright, for this project, I will use the Esp-now setup, Node-RED setup, and Thingspeak as the communication protocol. And at the same time, I will use the Esp-32 board as the sender and Esp-8266 as the receiver. So this Esp board will be used to get the sensor reading or the data from the DHT22 and send via Esp-now to another one Esp receiver that displays or reading on the local server, Node-RED dashboard and Thingspeak dashboard. Okay, this is the circuit diagram. Here is the sender Esp32 connection with the DHT22 sensor, and this is the receiver is Esp8266. Alright, here is the wiring. This is Esp32 as the sender. This is Esp8266 as the receiver. Here from the Esp32, the sender, the red wire is connected from DHT from volt in to 3V3 on the Esp32, and then the blue color wire is the data wire, the output wire where it sends the sensor reading, the data to D4 on the Esp32, and then the black color wire is the ground wire. Okay, this is the sender, this is the receiver where it get the data and then it send to the Thingspeak and the Node-RED. Okay, now we go to the coding and dashboard. Coding for sender Esp32. Here include Esp-now.h, include Esp-wi-fi.h, wi-fi.h, DHT.h, our sensor. Define sampling interval 20, DHT pin 4. Okay, the 4 is the digital pin connected to the DHT sensor. 4 is D4 from the Esp32, and then we connect to the output from DHT22. DHT type, DHT22. Okay, we use DHT22 type, the temperature and humidity sensor. The board ID 1. UINT at T broadcast address 5CF. Okay, this is the MAC address of our receiver, the Esp8266. So here we put the MAC address as the identification to where we're going to connect with. Course chart, SSID, Wi-Fi, KKT, and PG student. Okay, this is the Wi-Fi channel we use for our board. For our information, we must use the same Wi-Fi channel for both of our board, the receiver board and the sender board. Okay, this sender board is used to collect all the data from our sensor DHT22, and then we're going to send it to the Esp8266, the receiver. From that receiver, it will send all the data via Wi-Fi Esp-now and to the Node-RED and the Thingspeak. Okay, we continue. In 32T get Wi-Fi channel, construct SSID. Alright, this is the coding to connect with our Wi-Fi, and then send if for if return. Okay, this is the coding. Type the struct message, integer ID, float TH, the temperature, the humidity, reading ID, answer integer, reading ID, struct message, mine data, Esp-now peer info, TP info, previous millis, reading ID. Okay. Void on data send. Esp-now send status, last packet send status, port ID, Esp-now success, database success, serial print. It is for the serial print, serial monitor. If it was success, delivered to the Esp8266, the receiver will pop up on the serial monitor, the sender serial monitor. This sender code will send a structure of Esp-now that contain the board ID, so we can identify which board send the reading, the temperature, the humidity, and the reading ID. So void setup serial begin, we use 115.200 Wi-Fi mode, integer 32 channel, get Wi-Fi channel, serial print, Esp-22 Wi-Fi information before channel setup. Let's open excuse. Serial print, Wi-Fi information after channel setup, error initializing Esp-now. If we get some error, it will pop on the serial monitor. Register send CB on data send. ESP OK. MMC file. My data ID port. Humidity, read temperature. Alright, this is all of the coding, just this one, this all. And then we're going to the next set of coding, the receiver coding. Alright, fdef Esp-22 include Esp-now.hash, same, plus the Thingspeak.hash and pub/sub client. Thingspeak.hash for our Thingspeak connection, and pub/sub client is the connection of MQTT to the node thread. Okay, so we include it. Const SSID. Alright, this is the Wi-Fi channel. I said we must use the same Wi-Fi channel. Okay, this is the password. MQTT server broker.have.mq.com. Okay, this MQTT server, we need it. What server we use for our node thread? Wi-Fi client, TS client, ESP client, pub/sub client, and so on. My channel number. Okay, this is the Thingspeak. My channel number 1686151. This is my Thingspeak channel number, and this is my Thingspeak right API key. So we need to put as a identification to connect to the Thingspeak. Distract message my data bot. Okay, this all. The serial print, if it has success, will pop up on the serial monitor for our receiver. Setup Wi-Fi, for setup, you can see all the coding here. This one, all we need to complete our project. Alright, that's all for our coding on the receiver. Alright, this is the sender serial monitor. I forget. Alright, you can see here. Delivery success. 52.5, 26.3. Alright, we're going to the receiver, the serial monitor. Alright, this is the packet received, baud ID 1. So it received from the sender, which is the baud ID we know 1. Reading ID right now about 4187, 4188. So we get the reading here, temperature value and the humidity value of our sensor. Alright, so now we're going to my Thingspeak channel. So my channel, receiver. I put my channel name as receiver, as the receiver send all the data to the node thread and this Thingspeak. So this is my channel ID. I put my channel ID here to my channel number, and then my right API key I take from here. Okay, so back to my channel. So this is the dashboard. The chart here, the field 1 chart, field 1 gauge. Okay, this is for the temperature now 26.5 Celsius and the humidity is 52%. So here is the channel, the dashboard. Okay, alright. So next we're going to MQ22 server, the node rack. Alright, we maximize it. Alright, this is the web, the browser. So I made here the temperature, the humidity, the MQTT in. So it will connect to the sensor and then the message payload. Here is the set of data we receive, the message, the temperature and the humidity, and then we're going to see the dashboard. Alright, this is the dashboard. Here we see the temperature now, same 26.5, the humidity 52.2%. Alright, that's all. Thank you.